Hey there, sign of Cancer. This is Kim here to do your reading. Hope you guys are doing really well today. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to pull a Celtic Cross with this Dreams of Gaia deck. And, well, we'll go from there. We will see what wants to come through. This deck is a little bit different. The major arcana, if you could even call it that, are different. So we're just going to go with the messages that are coming from this deck. Okay. If that makes any sense. All right. So for Cancer, we have nice. So far, so good. What is that? Whoa, look at these fives. Whew. 2 for the outcome. Oh, wow. Okay. Queen of Water on the bottom, and that intuition card is there in the outcome. Let's see what we have. Look at all these fives. 5, 5, 5. Wow. Okay, that means shifts, big shifts here. Goodness. All right. So the past energy is this. Or recent, I would say recent past, okay, with the 5 of Swords. And the 5 of Swords, I'm going to read it as I see it from this deck. I know I don't have to keep explaining that, but I see somebody conflicted, like within themselves. They're holding a mask, but the mask they're holding is like away from themselves. There's a blindfold on their eyes, and there's clearly tears coming down from the blindfold. We also have dragonflies here, too. So there's this feeling of somebody hurting, but not saying anything to anybody. Putting on this brave, strong face, I guess. This actually looks like a face of, I'm content, I'm fine. I'm doing good. However, I'm not so sure that's completely true. So I'm going to get another card to clarify. Should we just go through the whole thing first and then clarify? Yeah, let's do that. All right. The issue is this new, is Ace of Pentacles, and it's this new opportunity, maybe having something to do with how you feel with your finances, if you're safe, if you're secure. It's also about a new pathway, like a new opportunity, something like that. You have what sometimes coincides with the Star card, but like I said, this is a different deck. So we're going to take it by what the deck is saying. And it's saying clearly that there are 2 paths in this card that this person can choose from, right? There's a light path, and there's this dark night path. Interesting that stars are still out even in the daytime there with the imagery. I don't know if you can see that, but the stars are still out on both sides. The stars are there. This is quite the journey. It's quite the journey, and I mean, with it being related to star energy, it's a journey of having the experience that you're really wanting, like pulling that into you. This card, it says wisdom on it, but it's the number 10, and it is major arcana. That would coincide with the Wheel of Fortune. We have somebody with their lantern looking very similar to like a hermit energy. But they're wearing this like cloak. The cloak is made out of what looks like to be like a bear skin. And maybe a cave in the background too. Standing in the ivy, too. I just noticed that. Standing in the ivy. So, this is in the heart of the matter, and this has to do with you relying on your wisdom to light the way. Right? Relying on, like, what you know to light the way up. Okay. This is the energy crowning you. You have to be careful for this energy. It is like a Five of Pentacles, but it talks more about a trickster energy being in our presence, or somebody that's trying to get something off of you, trick you, right? So this energy, it can take from us, is what I'm getting. Is that it can be an energy that can take from us. Maybe if we allow it. We have to be careful. I will clarify. It looks more like a devil energy to me. And I think that they're trying to say more with your numbers being 555 out here. Some big changes. This is what would be equated to the Five of Cups here. This isn't when we're really going through some heavy emotions in life in general. And it may be part of the journey. I mean, that's a reality that we go through heavy emotions. I don't think that this is a card that's saying, this is what's to come. I don't think it's saying that. I think it is saying that we are, I don't know, in some way disappointed, mourning. It could be an energy of like mourning still. I don't know, but these things are changing. I think we're going to see that when we get to the cards to clarify. This card, this is you. So, this is you with the Four of Cups. This is a call for us to understand that, like, we are perfect already. And there can be a need for real perfectionism when this card comes out. Almost like we're being too hard on ourselves or expecting something, I don't know, expecting perfection from ourselves all the time, every time. It's a card about not being too hard on yourself, even though in the regular tarot it would be about our boredom or discontent. But it could be a constant boredom or discontent with the way something, you know what I mean? Like, it can be somebody who is always finding fault in themselves even. Maybe in others, but in themselves in particular. Really hard on yourself. Really asking yourself to be perfect is what I'm getting out of that. Okay, and then I have the healing card here in the environment. It is an 11, so I would say justice relates to it. There is a lot of healing going on, though. Oh, okay. We're healing our perception. Okay. We're healing our perception. We're healing our truth. The perception card is the number coincides with the world card. There's some sort, I think that one needs to be seen. There's some sort of thing with our perception of ourselves, and maybe the next chapter in our lives also, that needs to be given more love, more compassion. This can be somebody entering your life also, like a love interest or somebody that is very caring, kind, compassionate, kind of like the embodiment of unconditional love, as close to that, as that is possible here. I am noticing that you have, that is quite a bit of major arcana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 major arcana. That means there's big changes, and that's why the 555 came out. Makes sense. So we'll have to find out here what it is that we're healing, but I think it's strongly related to our perception of ourselves and what are we asking ourselves, are we asking too much from ourselves when it comes to perfection, or are we seeing that we're perfect even with our flaws? The Sage is the number 7, so Chariot kind of energy, but the Sage is somebody, we see the wolf, gray wolf, we see the owl. I feel like you could be a leader of some sort. This isn't the hope and fear, but where you're using your wisdom to actually heal and guide others. You may be leading a pack, for example. There may be something kind of secretive about the wisdom that you hold, or something to do even with secret society, possibly. We have the owl twice. Well, that's interesting. The owl twice. All right, and then the outcome is, to me, is saying listen to your intuition when it comes to what you desire. And that is judgment energy. This is the extra card. So it's like opening up your intuition to let you know what, it's like awakening to what you desire. And then it would be acting upon that. But this is about listening to your intuition about what you desire. And so that's the main part. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and let's just move on with the clarifying. The Magician. All right. Whoa. Sorry. Let's get him a little bit bigger. Yeah, let's see what the 5 of Swords is about. Another 5 of Swords. Let me make sure that you can see it. You can see it, right? Everything? Can you see it? Yes. So I have another 5 of Swords. Wow. 2 5 of Swords. 4 5s. And the Tower. Oh, okay. This is what went on. Oh, this is going on inside ourselves. Oh. So let me just do the broad overview, is that something gets dismantled, shook up. Something gets dismantled, and we could feel like we're in the middle of some type of conflict where there's energies trying to pull us in every different direction, and they all don't seem like they mean well for us. All right, this can be going on inside ourselves, where we're like, I'm wearing this mask, but it's actually in conflict with how I really feel. And that energy, like, it really can't stay. It can't stay without you feeling fragmented inside. Okay? All right. So I think that's what's happening. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacle here and the Journey card. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacle and the Journey card. Well, the 9 of Pentacle. Heck yeah. And the Magician. There is a lot of wealth associated with whatever this is that you're coming into. A plus, a big financial windfall, plus signs. This is the journey of you getting there. I mean, this card essentially is when you have everything that you have to enjoy yourself. Reward for your efforts. It can be, for some of you all, it is a new opportunity by a win, by some kind of win that comes in and you get a big amount of money. Or an inheritance. Or some kind of case where money is given back. Something like that. If it's about a journey, then it's a journey to financial independence. You don't have to be without a partner to have that. It just means like financially, you're good. You're good. This is part of the journey. You don't need anybody else when it comes to taking care of yourself, the basics, and finances being good. And I think most people are wanting this. I would think. Yeah, I might be wrong about that, but I would think that most people want that energy. And this is the journey, so you're going to get there, Cancer. You're going to get there. Let's see what this wisdom is about in the heart of the matter, because obviously it's something that's guiding you, and then in return you're like guiding others too. Strength in the reverse. Strength in the reverse. Why in the reverse? Maybe to have more confidence in yourself. That might be coming out to say have more confidence in yourself because you see something clearly now. 7 of Cups in the reverse. It's like seeing clearly what we want. It can be that you have the wisdom now after a period of doubting what it was that you actually wanted, and now some wisdom or a light on your path, something that turns on and you're like, oh yeah, that's what I want. So I think this is removing the doubt from you about how you really, about your intuition, about how you actually feel. Hey, about how you feel. Let's go ahead and go on to how you feel. 4 of Cups. Tell me about this, how we feel. Queen of Cups. You have it twice. Good. Good, 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 good. This Queen of Cups, her cup overfloweth, really. So how you are feeling is very loving. Very loving. I almost see somebody looking in that mirror and saying, this is what I'm visualizing for myself. This is what I want. Somebody focusing on a solution here. Has to do with us tapping into our intuitive side. Our gifts, our skills, our abilities. Tell me a little bit more about what this Queen of Cups is about. And we could be feeling somebody, like, you know, when they say you feeling someone, you could be feeling someone. Like, so somebody could, you could be attracted to somebody because of mainly their love or their compassion or something inside them that you see or you feel, not just see, you feel with your heart space. So you may be feeling very emotional right now. I have the occupation card and I also have the house card coming out. So this little characteristic or trait of expecting you to be like perfect might have something to do with what you do for work or your occupation. Especially you could be an entrepreneur because of this 9 of Pentacles here. And I mean, you may be looking for perfection with what we're building or we already have built. Something could be going on with the residents or feeling like we want to maybe have a move or something like that. Could be a work from home type of situation also for some of you all. Why is this 5 up here? Why is this 5? Okay, sorry, I had to pause it and a card was already flying out as I split it and paused it. So the Death card, because of the Death card. So look, I didn't really see this as good, as being like an end to any kind of lack, an end to feeling alone or tricked even. It's like bringing closure to the situation where that exists. Because it is a 5 of Pentacles energy. So I think it has to, like, death to the 5 of Pentacles, you know? Death to the 5 of Pentacles. There's change in the concern card. Change and concern. So this is major transformation, and it feels like you're transforming this lack or feeling of not having enough in one area of your life. For some of you, it's about love because of the Queen of Cups coming out twice. Sorry about if I keep pausing it and it starts at weird times. I'm being really, I'm being a perfectionist when it comes to sounds. So sorry about that. Change and concern. Okay. So change. And some of y'all, it's going to be financial or getting over some type of hardship. Others of y'all, it's lack in any kind of area of your life. That's going to be an end, a transformation, a change. They do have like furniture on this car. So it kind of looks like somebody's actually packing up and moving somewhere. Tell me about what we're healing. What are we healing at this time? The Empress. Whoa, the Empress and us. All right. So this can be about justice or a balanced relationship with somebody who is like an Empress in our lives. It can be in the environment. It can talk about a partnership to do with maybe somebody that may be a mother of your children. It is sideways, so there's something about bringing balance to that. High honor, lots of respect. And trapped in a situation or feeling somewhat trapped in a situation. But it's like there's a lot of love here though. Anyways. It's kind of like an Eight of Swords energy is what it's given to me. In the environment, there may be some healing or some balancing going on with either a mother or a mother of your children. Or, I don't know, just something that's getting balanced out that we feel tied to because of this imprisonment card. Tell me about the Five of Cups. Tell me about Five of Cups. I think I should get another one, actually. Why do we feel the imprisonment energy? Because this was a heartbreaking, okay, because this was a disappointment or heartbreaking situation where a relationship didn't work out. And this energy is either quite possibly still in the vicinity or in the same house. But is associated with really like stabbing you in the back, hurting you. It was a disappointment that you're still getting over or still dealing with, is what I feel like. Because that might be what the Five of Cups is. This could have been a situation where somebody really hurt you. You could be the Empress that got hurt. It can be take the roles, you know, as they switch them as they need to. Tell me about the Five of Cups. The Magician. Well, you are the master magician here. He looks like the sage. Doesn't he? He kind of looks like that sage. So this is a person that knows their awareness is on the fact that they have the ability to understand and manipulate in a good way the energies to achieve the result that they want. So you're manifesting what you desire, trusting your intuition. Tell me, and you're a master manifester. So you are manifesting even through a period of feeling like there was a little bit of disappointment for whatever you had just gone through. Tell me about the Sage, the King of Swords. So you've really made your you've made your mind up. You have a lot of knowledge. You're very intelligent. You like order, discipline. You like things to be a certain way. Like things need to be a certain way here with this King of Swords. They rule, basically. They rule. So that's associated with you and your wisdom with the Sage, for sure. Tell me about intuition and desire. Tell me about intuition and desire. I saw that card. I didn't pull it because I was like, I think that this has to do with this. Because of when it came out, I was looking at this. It was on the bottom of the deck. Alright, so my intuition tells me to tell you that there's definitely an energy that you feel is more of like an interference in your life at this point. And this is somebody who's not practical or grounded. They're not warm and fuzzy or compassionate. They're the opposite of what a Queen of Pentacles person would be. So instead of being motherly and compassionate, they may go through resources very like frivolously. They may interfere or act like they have the answers when it comes to domestic things, but really they don't have the answers. And so this would be like, to me, like you not wanting to give love to this type of person or this type of situation. So it is listening to your intuition about what energy you don't want to give so freely anymore. Maybe you have your money even, or support. Yeah, Eight of Cups has you leaving emotionally detaching from a situation and going in a direction that your intuition is telling you is your Nine of Cups. And this is like what you have envisioned for yourself or visualized with the Three of Wands. It's the new part of your journey, and it does involve expansion. Why is the Knight of Wands in the reverse? The Knight of Wands in the reverse could mean that we paused for quite a while on enacting on what we actually are desiring. Tell me more about that. Or held off. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, because we didn't want to take a risk on something. Because at the time we didn't want to put ourselves back out there to either get hurt or what have you. And so we just stayed kind of like emotionally connected into something that actually was hurting us. And we might have even been wearing that mask as the whole time we were feeling kind of conflicted. Is what I'm getting. So now you're like rebuilding here. You may be very much to yourself with the Four of Pentacles, kind of keeping to yourself, keeping unwanted energies out. God. I'm sorry about that. You're definitely coming out of a period of lack or poverty. Something with the main male in the reverse. And great fortune in the reverse. Why is that in the reverse? False person in the reverse. Judgment. Somebody, it feels like somebody's going to have a judgment made to give them money, or something's going to go in their favor, or somebody would have to give you money, or somebody might owe you money. That might be what a judgment is made in. I don't know, but I do see you with like a lot of financial, like being financially well off. Some of you all have a main male that is going to end up owing you a certain amount of money. Maybe it's like a child custody thing for some. Something that could be settled maybe out of court. And I think that is a side note. I don't think that is for all Cancers. But some kind of settlement on how much money is going to be given. Let's do the 108 deck. Oh, the universe is getting ready to give to you. Source, infinite, awakening, heaven, the higher perspective. Another 7. Ready to move on. Here's the baggage. Give it to your angels, right? Being prepared to go to the next phase, the long journey. After we may have felt like we were held in place for a very long time, wearing a mask, people pleasing, doing what we thought was maybe just expected out of us. And here's this new opportunity that's going to make you feel safe, secure, even protected. And it is associated with love or romance with the Roses card. Love, romance, affection, appreciation, devotion, fond, delighted. Have future financial gains here with the Yarn card, although something might be a little messy at first. I feel like there's an opportunity opening up for you, and the bridge you're going to pull up towards somebody else. I think that this energy goes with the Four of Pentacles, where I said that there's times where we have to withdraw, or not withdraw necessarily, even though, yeah, that might be what's going on too with how you're feeling, but feeling like we want to put our walls up and not allow certain energies to get in too close. I think that that's what that's meaning for you, and kind of like warding off unwanted energies. Wow, this love or romance thing, it might be a union of opposites here, but it's going to be very passionate. The eclipse and the bonfire, and it may lead to a wedding or a ceremony. Yeah, or some type of party, of award, some type of award. Yes, the answer is yes. It is right on track at this moment. Right on track. All right. So, angel number message for you now. You are, oh wow, look what you have. 11 and 555. So 11 is saying that you do have this keen awareness, this intuition. It's telling you what's going on. It's also telling you what other people are thinking and feeling without them telling you. So that's your intuition. So listen to your higher self there. I am intuitive. And then 555, a major shift is about to come into your experience and change your path's direction. Be open and stay positive. I am optimistic. And with this bonfire, like I said, this could be a union of opposites coming your way. I mean, it's like energy, heated, passion, sharing ideas. It is the bonfire, so it looks great. And I'm sending you love and light. If you would like a private reading, please do not hesitate. That information's in the description box below. Until next time, love and light.